Behind the castle. There. We'll talk to Shaw. See what's going on. Haven't done this yet, so this is all new. Haven't read spoilers or anything like that. We'll see what the heritage of humanity is. He's way up here. Oh. Dead body. Defias dead body. Grappling hooks. Shaw, what's going on here?
We fight in the shadows.
Good you're here.
The job's not done yet.
It's a top secret mission. We had a break-in. A powerful historical artifact was stolen from the keep, and it looks like the Defias Brotherhood is to blame. I caught one thief, but the other got away. But I don't like it, Karana. My gut tells me there's more. Called in a specialist on the Brotherhood. Meet us in the basement of the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire.
Look to the shadows.
This was a very bold move by the Defias Brotherhood, especially since they've been relatively quiet since the last attack of the Legion. The artifact they stole, I shudder to think what they intend with it. We must move quickly.
Alright, to Goldshire then. What's the Defias up to? They haven't done shit in a long time. Because when we did the Rogue storyline in Legion, those guys just kind of... They were pretty chill. They were pretty chill. They didn't do much. Well, let's go find out.
Over here, champion. Let me know when you're ready to speak to our informant.
Tell Shaw to signal his informant.
I apologize if this is a bit of a surprise to you. To most, she was last known to have fallen in the Dead Mines.
But I'm not quite so easy to kill.
What are you doing?
Wonderful to meet you, so-called hero.
Vanessa.
I'm just having some fun, of course.
I wonder how much this changes if you do it on a rogue. I don't have a human rogue to do it on,
Vanessa
though.
was a member of a secretive order that aided in the defense of our world. Since then, the Defias have been quiet.
Do you have extra dialogue? She does.
So then, Vanessa, why did your Defias steal the Drake Fire Amulet from Stormwind Keep?
Yo, that's some vanilla WoW shit.
The what? If you're going to pin something on me, you have to do better than stringing some random words together.
Yeah.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I would imagine she probably addresses you, if you're the leader of the Uncrowned on a rogue. Like, oh, hey, Vanessa. I'm sure Matthias has different dialogue for this entire thing, too. Because both of them are part of the Uncrowned. We'll have to look that up afterwards, it sounds cool. A few interactions with Vanessa told me she isn't interested in the banditry of the old Defias Brotherhood. To her, the Brotherhood meant supporting the downtrodden, those that Stormwind had left behind. That I can respect. But most of her Brotherhood continue to engage in thievery from innocent travelers. It's not revolution, it's highway robbery. She insists she tries to stop them.
Sleep with one eye open.
In this, I trust Vanessa's word. I do not believe she knows what the Drake Fire Amulet is. Some of the story about Onyxia was made public, but not all. Perhaps even you do not know. I'll explain everything for both of you.
The job's not done yet.
Yeah, because this character hasn't done the, this character didn't do that quest. My hunter did that quest. My hunter is a void elf, and was a night elf before then, so wouldn't have been involved in this quest line to begin with. But I would imagine that means that they talk about... what the hell was the guy's name that helps you uncover the plot with Onyxia? And then reveals her to be Lady Katrana Prester. I forgot who that guy's name is. There's the one particular guy. He doesn't survive it.
Sleep with one eye open.
There's a whole little thing.
A few years after the Third
A whole
War,
little thing for it.
Marshal Reginald Windsor,
Windsor, that's
suspected
it.
there was evil in Stormwind. Where others saw chaos, he saw treachery in the corrupt dealings of the nobles and the rise
Yeah, the House of
Defias
Nobles is
Brotherhood.
super fucked
Through
up.
perseverance, he discovered a grand conspiracy leading to the hallowed halls of Stormwind Keep itself. That day, he confronted the most powerful noble in Stormwind, Lady Katrana Prestor. With her lies exposed, she burst forth, revealing her true form, Onyxia, daughter of Deathwing.
Yup. Smush.
Windsor laid down his life to free Stormwind, shattering Onyxia's hold on the city.
It's a really cool question. You
After
can still
she
do that in
fled,
vanilla.
We discovered the cursed amulet she had used to control and persuade
Bolvar.
so many.
Like how they use old Bolvar
Concerns
model too.
arose that Onyxia's power may still linger within, and so it was locked away and forgotten. Until now.
It's the old Bolvar model. Oh, that's cool as fuck. This is what they pulled for. This is as cool as the fucking corrupted Ashbringer thing in the Paladin Order Hall for the secret weapon for the secret appearance in Legion. It's just like, oh shit, this is some cool fucking ancient lore. Oh, this is very cool. I already like this a lot.
Let's talk more action.
Oh, she's got more dialogue. Ask for more information about her. Suppose we've not met. I'm Vanessa Van Cleef, daughter of Edwin Van Cleef, who was once head of the Stonemasons Guild. When the House of Nobles betrayed the guild and King Varian Wrynn exiled us, my father created the Defias Brotherhood to get justice. Stormwind ordered him killed. Happened right in front of me. When I was old enough, I took up his mantle. Back then, I stood by his every action, hand on heart. Followed in his footsteps, and I realize now I made the same mistakes by confusing revenge and justice. I hurt the people of Westfall, the people who had no one else to stand up for them. Things are different now. I've seen men do terrible things to one another. I've seen my people starve, I've seen my father killed, I've seen my own revolution fall apart at my feet. Torture and pain the Legion sought to bring to our world, that was something else entirely. I saw many people die in those days. Can't come back from that the same person. As it turns her head away and stares into the distance. Okay, and this one. More information about Shaw. Nessa rolls her eyes. Spy master for the crown is some principle, I'll give him that. The fact that he still hasn't arrested me means he can keep his word at least. We have an arrangement. I keep the Defias on a short leash and he doesn't go after us. Luckily for him, I'm not that interested in leading my brotherhood to murder and robbery anymore. Only the bulk of the Defias actually felt the same. Getting harder and harder to keep them from hurting innocent people. Defias Brotherhood are vigilantes fighting for the people of Westfall when no one else will. At least, we should be. Many of it call us bandits. In my father's time, I have to admit it was true. His righteousness turned quickly to vengeance and greed. But that doesn't mean his anger wasn't justified. As long as there is suffering in Westfall, there will always be Defias. I tried to lead them to be a force for revolution and good. Now I fear they are too used to the life of the bandit.
I will have my revenge someday.
We all have our own versions of the past, don't we? I don't care if some dragon lady had a magic amulet. It wasn't complete mind control. Nobles already hated the common people. The Stonemasons Guild would never have needed to turn to banditry and become the Defias Brotherhood if not for them.
Right away.
Whatever's going on, I don't like it. Last thing we need is this dragon lady's power corrupting everyone again. Whoever did this must have known much about Onyxia. Shaw mentioned this. Reginald Windsor is the only one to suspect Lady Prester. Well, maybe his friends in the Burning Steps have more of his information. She must have had allies. Anything that points us to people close to her would help. Check it out, will you?
Right away.
Vanessa, we must consider the possibility that there is something going on in your Defias that you don't know about.
It's true, I haven't been home in a while. It's possible they are restless.
Onyxia's power to manipulate still lies in that amulet. Who knows the damage it could cause? A riot? A civil war?
Well, let's go solve this problem. We're heading up to the Burning Step then. Ragged John, that's an old character. Some of these characters I'm surprised are still alive given how long it's been in the game. Like in the game's actual like lore timeline is like, holy shit, these characters are still alive. They were old back in vanilla. They were old back then. They're even older now. Let me fix something real quick here. Edit mode. Maybe I can't fix it the way I want it to, because the buffs are too big. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, I just noticed the icons changed for the map. They changed all the icons just in general. Even the old icons show up for the new stuff. That's pretty convenient. Is that one of those decorative caves up here? It is. The stuff that was on flight. This was a flight path route. You'd fly through here. I think this is if you connected a connecting flight from Ironforge to Stranglethorn would pull you over this, and you'd see a little campsite up here. All this stuff exists just for things to look at. They weren't for anything. You could never actually get there as a player until flying came in. All of it just existed for the sake of, well, there's a cool visual on the game, so there's that. It's something. There's just something to look at because we're flying over empty, just white space. The artist just kind of slapped stuff in there. Like there's a whole lake up here. I don't. This never got used for anything. It's just here. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. Bum 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 ba da 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 da.
Interest on a pint?
Should be one. The Drakefire amulet has been stolen. Did Windsor have any other information on it or Onyxia? Who the what? You drunk? You're not making any lick of sense. Windsor. Reginald Windsor. What else did he know? Max! Windsor? Oh, aye, Windsor. What a fine fellow. Gone to the dirt now. Took a whole dragon to finally take him down, I heard. Got it all in his head that some fine notable lady was actually a dragon, and then he was right! Windsor always was something special. Yes, he was. Please tell me if you knew anything else about that dragon and her stuff. Her stuff? Well, I don't know nothing about her stuff. Did gather together what I could find of Windsor's old stuff, though. Thought maybe his family would want it, or maybe Stormwind would put up a memorial or something. Then I found out his family's all dead, and didn't hear nothing from Stormwind. Merchant came by and said it was old Bolvar Fordragon who did all the work of revealing Onyxia. Windsor's old belongings will do. Where'd you put them? Hey, now I weren't done yet. Firstly, some folks come through and said it was Mr. Fordragon. Then someone comes along and says it was some champion I ain't ever heard of. And then someone even tried to tell me it was old Varian Rin, rest his fine soul, that confronted Onyxia. Now look here, I don't get nothing against old man Rin, and his sons seem fine enough too. But I ain't heard a peep about my old pal Windsor. He didn't get an ounce of credit. Now that just ain't right. Guess it's terrible. Now please just tell me where you put his stuff. I'm not letting his memory get taken advantage of again. I should have left him with the orc. I shouldn't have left him with those orcs in the first place. Maybe then he'd never have died trying to go after that dragon. I won't let his memory go to waste, John. You won't? You promise? Will you get him one of those fancy memorials in Stormwind like old man Rin's got, like all the heroes get? Because he was a hero. I'll see what I can do. Okay, I trust you. What did you want again? Where's Windsor's old stuff? The thing is, I don't exactly have it on myself at the moment. What do you mean? Well, you see, Windsor spent a lot of time at Blackrock Mountain. That's a long way. A few weeks ago, when I finally was bringing all his stuff I found back here, I was attacked by a giant wolf. Now, before you say anything, understand here that it was the biggest, giantest wolf I ever did see. Its eyes were the size of my whole body. Claws were like Like something real big like. Trust me, it ain't no wolf you want to mess with. So, I ran. And I might have lost Windsor's stuff along the way. Wolf grabbed the pack and ran back to its den. Probably long gone. Just a chew toy.
Be good.
Drink always seems to be empty. Why is my drink always empty? We need
Watch
4
your
missing
back.
pieces of chewed journal. Where's this giant wolf's supposed den? Well, this wasn't here before. What do these say on them? Notes are damp, shredded, and nearly unreadable, but a few bits remain. I don't see no giant wolf in here. Huh. I don't know if there's supposed to be an actual supposed giant wolf, but we found the journal pieces, so. We found the journal pieces.
How are you? Off with you.
Windsor.
Watch your back.
Ragged John blinks blearily up at you. So you took down that old orc, did you? Aren't you the biggest, strongest human I've seen since old Windsor? Ragged John sighs. Well, what are you still doing here? Take what you found and whoever sent you here in the first place.
Be good. Talk to me. Off with you.
I'm gonna go do that quest chain now out in, over on either, well, probably do it in classics, on the classic servers. I don't know if it's still active on the Wrath version. I don't remember if that quest chain got taken out after classic or if it was still there and like able to be done. Do that at some point, like a lore master vanilla. I think that'd be cool. Be kind of tough, but you know, play paladin, and you're gonna have too much problem with it, honestly. Ain't gonna have too much problem, at least. Paladin pretty good. Very strong vanilla class for solo content, that's for sure. You could do quite a bit. Is this a new track? I don't recognize this one. This is normal. Never forget the first time I stepped into Northshire Valley, honestly. My very first paladin. Oh, he had more stuff too. Information about the Defias Brotherhood. Defias Brotherhood exists for many reasons, but they would not exist without Onyxia. The First War saw Stormwind razed to the ground. Edwin Van Cleef led the Stonemasons Guild in rebuilding the city, but when they were to be paid, the House of Nobles refused. It was chaos at the time, but now we now know that how Onyxia, as Lady Prester, worked behind the scenes to convince the house that the stonemasons' work was poor and that they were being ripped off. Then she went to the stonemasons and convinced them that the House of Nobles despised them and they would never pay them their due. Her magical influence was a subtle thing, not overt mind control. She could not force someone to do something they did not already want to do, somewhere inside. Onyxia played both sides against each other so well, a riot erupted in the city. A thrown rock struck Queen Tiffin Rin and took her life. Varian's wife. Anduin's mother. In a world of wars and demons, it was a cruelly simple fate. King Varian was furious and banished the stonemasons from the city. They fled to Westfall, where Onyxia continued to stoke their rage by using her influence to cut off supplies and support to the region. It became the Defias Brotherhood, and under Edwin Van Cleef's reign, they turned to banditry and murder to recover the gold owed to them. Jeez. It's easy to sympathize with the plight of the Stonemasons Guild. It's not so easy to overlook the banditry and murders committed by the Defias. Their goals never justified their methods. That does not mean that their goals to see the stonemasons paid to help the people of Westfall should be forgotten. King Anduin made strides in addressing those issues, but for many it will never be enough. All we can do is to keep trying. Forming a working relationship with Vanessa Van Cleef herself, it sounds like another step in the right direction. Ah yes. What is the Stormwind City Spymaster doing having a chat with one of the most notorious criminal leaders known to man instead of arresting her on sight? Good question. Vanessa is not an innocent woman. The Furboroughs, dead mines, there's much she should answer for. But war changes all of us. During the invasion of the Burning Legion, she took up her blades and poisons in defense of Azeroth. I saw her bleed for our world. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, maybe I'm just going soft, maybe because I knew her father. Whatever the reason, I believe there is good in her. She cares deeply for the people of Westfall. And she is not her father. Someday she might actually listen to reason. Yes, I knew him. That's as much as he's gonna go into that about Eddie. Eddie VC. We don't know where or how Onyxia first acquired her Dragon's Eye, as the amulet was first called. But while she had it in her person, her words were like a honey to all that heard them. Myself included. I remember a sort of fog around her. It never occurred to me to question any single thing she said, regardless of my normally cynical nature. Mind you, our wills were still our own. It was the combination of her cunning and her magic that gave her power. She knew what you wanted to hear, and how to push you in the direction you were already facing. The amulet could not force anyone to do something they didn't already want to do, somewhere inside. Onyxia was in the height of her power as Lady Prester. She placed the Dragon's Eye directly on Bolvar Fordragon. That seemed to enthrall him even more deeply than the rest of us. But then Windsor arrived, and in the confrontation, the amulet was shattered. Onyxia fled to her lair and locked the door behind her, but the key was within her broken amulet. The Dragon's Eye was reforged into the Drakefire amulet, which was used to enter her lair, where she was finally defeated. Afterward, the Drakefire amulet was returned to Stormwind, where it was kept in safekeeping, lest its power linger.
Look to the shadows.
Ragged John is still around, is he? Been a while since I sent some agents to check up on him. He's a good man under it all. What are those notes? A Clessington?
Sleep with one eye open. Look to the shadows.
Excellent. Finally, something we can work with. Count Clessington is a member of the House of Nobles and a powerful mage. He's fallen on hard times since Anduin cracked down on corruption in Stormwind. I would not put it past him to have something to do with this. He recently purchased an old manor in Duskwood. I will contact my sources and see what other information I can find. You and Vanessa should go to the manor and investigate.
The job's not done yet.
Oh, goodness. Could it be that there's a corrupt noble causing trouble in Stormwind? What a surprise.
The House of Nobles has seen great strides in rooting out corruption since Anduin's reign. I've overseen much of it myself, Vanessa.
Well, clearly it wasn't enough.
Look to the shadows.
Alright, out to Clessington Manor. Get above the tree line for now. Yeah, we're marked on the right quest. These are some of my favorite areas to quest in the game. The whole Elwyn, Westfall, Duskwood, Redridge combination of storytelling, and then how it pairs into Stranglethorn. It's one of my favorite sections of zones for Classic, and then the way they tied it all together a little tighter with how it all intersects with the Cataclysm rework was really well done. I really enjoy all this area. All these areas are some of my favorite questing stories. Ravenhill Cemetery, huh?
What was my father thinking? This place is a disaster. We'll never turn a profit. I want to help.
Not appear to notice you. What do you know about the Drakefire
Watch
amulet?
yourself.
That's none of your business.
Attendant, stop! What are you doing?
We answer to your father, not you.
Curses! I knew something wasn't right. Let's get out of here, stranger.
I'll take 2 gold and 63 silver. Well, now we know that Clessington is definitely evil.
This way. Just...
Thanks for doing all the work, champion. I figured you wouldn't want me in your way. Now, who is this?
I am Cecilia Primrose Clessington II, at your service. Now, what has happened with the Drakefire amulet?
Well, it's gone.
I am ready.
The family was once large and prominent in the House of Nobles. Now, with war after war, it's just me and my father left, and my father is a bit old-fashioned. He won't accept that our household just isn't what it used to be. That led him to some questionable decisions, trying to restore us to power. And King Anduin cracked down in the house, and, well, things have never been worse for us. I try not to care about all that. I'm just trying to keep a roof over our heads. It doesn't matter to me if it isn't gilded.
Be safe. I should have known. My father just sent me here to get me out of his way. He's been raving about the Drakefire amulet and restoring our family's glory for years. I try to reason with him, but he doesn't listen. Sometimes his obsession scares me. If the amulet has been stolen, I'm certain it was his doing. And I'd wager he took it to Moonbrook, where he's been off doing business.
Oh, well, that answers a whole lot.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Give my deepest apologies, friend, for the behavior of my attendants. Though I suppose they were never mine, they're my father's, likely sent with me to keep me out of his way while he does something terrible. I'd hoped it wouldn't come to this. I'm so sorry. Please, let me help you stop him.
For Stormwind.
What can I do for you? I will have
Moonbrook?
my revenge
What is this Count
someday.
Clessington doing at my home? Can't be anything good. I'll signal Shaw. Might make for a good hostage. Let's bring the rich girl, too. Meet us there.
Did you just call me a hostage? Wait, aren't you...
Vanessa Van Cleef, leader of the Defias Brotherhood, at your service.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear. A paladin, a rogue, and a thief. What are we doing? Saving Stormwind. Again. Well, it's not the strangest group of compatriots to save the city before. To Moonbrook. Why is that pig so big? Holy shit. Hulking Gortusk indeed. I don't remember them being that large.
Do you see them? There's more of these agents from Clessington skulking about.
I had no idea he brought on so many.
This isn't right. Where is everyone? Where is my brotherhood? Words are petty.
Why is it so empty?
Nothing will stand in my way.
It's been a while since I've been home. Something isn't right. My people should be here. I'm going in, but I won't turn down some backup. I never should have left for so long.
Yes?
These attendants of my father attacked us the moment we arrived. They're certainly not the kindly servants I had as a child. They're our hired killers. My father's planning what I think he's planning. We can't let him do this. They will kill everyone in their way. If it's kill or be killed.
I will be here.
I'll just stay a while
The
and
job's
listen.
not done.
Vanessa, I've been wanting to tell you. I knew your father. Long, long ago, as children. We were friends, even.
I know. He spoke of you. You didn't join his cause, so he hated you.
Oof.
Edwin was always a fierce man. But he wasn't always such an angry man. He could be kind, and often remarkably generous. I hope in the time that you had with him, that kindness still shone through.
Growing up, I always thought if I was just good enough, just strong enough, I could earn that kindness. When he was killed, when you ordered him killed, I lost the chance to ever see that side of him, to prove myself to him.
It is never up to a child to earn their parents' kindness. You don't have anything to prove to anyone, Vanessa.
Someone who's been with this story for like 15 years, I really like
the smell of
this.
straw and cow dung. This place brings back a lot of memories. It's probably been a while for you too. But then again, have you ever seen this place through the eyes of a Defias?
True. Has been a significantly long time, hasn't it? Any dudes? There's probably some are going through the What the hell did you throw at me? Oh. 40% haste, so it's
When my
bloodless
father
jetting.
led the Brotherhood, he followed a path of banditry and vengeance. I led them in order to overthrow a corrupt government that abandoned us. At least I thought I did. But I followed the same path. I let the people... During the Legion invasion,
too
we
fast.
fought for something greater. The old king died, and it became hard to carry on old grudges.
There has to be a better way to do it's the storytelling as like as you're walking, then that isn't proximity based. This happens in so many games.
Pardons and reparations for former stonemasons and their families. I lost almost all of my best people that day.
Huh. Anduin the homie. Like, no, we're gonna do something right we're gonna do this right. Which is impressive considering, you know, they did take Anduin's mother from him. And kidnapped his dad. Almost killed his dad. Worked with Onyxia. Yeah, Anduin really had no reason to want to help these people, but he did. He's actually a pretty decent person.
The ones that remained in the Defias were the rowdy ones. The angry ones. The ones that enjoyed robbing anything in sight.
Let's check this way. Right? No, this way. I think this way is the way that goes. Oh, nobody back this way. Gonna kill 16 attendants.
I think we took a wrong turn. I've always hated what a maze this place is.
Oh, the amount of times I got lost trying to get the dead mines. Nope, this is definitely a dead end. This way? Might be this way then.
I'm also angry. I'll never forget my father's death. But in my own attempt at revolution, I hurt the people of Westfall. Like Stormwind did. Like Onyxia did.
No reparation is enough. The stonemasons deserve every coin in every coffer of Stormwind City. Classington will lead us there.
Duncan! You weren't even a stonemason. You joined to be a thief!
So, you finally show yourself, Van Cleef. And with the Stormwind dog in tow. See, Defias? See how she will make us all lapdogs of Stormwind.
We muster in Northshire. Join us, and we march on Stormwind. For the Defias!
The amulet!
Well, that's not good.
What can I do for you?
How dare they?
I will have my revenge
Should have known. I lost
someday.
control of the Brotherhood the moment those pardons were offered. Anyone with principle was long gone. Only the brutes left now, and Duncan Ratsborn has always been the biggest brute of them all. Get out of here, Karana. If any of these fools try to get in our way, let's teach them a lesson about standing in the path of a Van Cleef.
Right.
You're slow and I want to get out of here. Take this elixir. Let's go.
That hurts, Vanessa. I'm a paladin. What do you want from me? Secrets down here? No. There's a rare that spawns there, though. I know that. I want to say it's a ghoul in Classic, but I think it changes to something else in Kata. Oh, there is a way through that. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that was there. Douchebag.
I don't have a target.
To the wrath of the Ashbringer. I feel like doing this where there happened to be a bunch of other people. Has created the issue of there not being enough of the Classington attendants to get kill credit on. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and there's enough of them out here. Totally unnecessary, but Radiant Strike is way cooler than Wake of Ashes ever was. I can't see, it's very dark in here. Do.
I need to get closer.
Oh yeah, kind of crapped on that guy, huh? Oh, we found the guys. Need 3 more?
I can't use that. It's too far away.
One more. There's one. Got him. These attendants really think they could stand between Vanessa Van Cleef, leader of the Brotherhood, and the literal High Lord of the goddamn Silver Hand. You don't even have a name tag. Just lay down.
What can I
The Brotherhood has turned against me. Clessington and Duncan Ratsman lead them to attack Northshire, and then Stormwind itself.
Northshire? They'll wipe out the new recruits posted there.
For Stormwind. I am ready. Watch yourself.
Feels odd, and yet this feels a long time coming. Since fighting the Legion, I've felt distant from the Brotherhood. More aid started to trickle into Westfall, and while it will never be enough, the spark of revolution dimmed. Or maybe I'm just getting older. Still, I once thought of myself as someone who stood up for the people. I've made mistakes, I hurt them. But who else do they have? I need to do better, not for the Defias, but for Westfall.
I will have my revenge someday.
Sleep with one eye open.
Mrs. Care for her people deserves better than a brotherhood of bandits. I'm glad to see them part ways. And as Spymaster, I'm in no small part relieved. Now, Northshire. Peasants can become heroes there. Perhaps your own journey began in that abbey? It's also a strong, defensible position to attack Stormwind from. We cannot let it fall. Hurry, to Northshire.
Look to the shadows.
I may not be of much help, but I still wish to accompany you to Northshire and stop my father.
Wait! Vanessa, we're with you. We didn't join the Defias to steal from innocents.
If the Brotherhood wants to follow Duncan down the path of banditry for banditry's sake, we don't want any part of it.
We've always walked a fine line. Thank you all. Go home to your families. This isn't your fight anymore. We will never let Stormwind abandon and abuse Westfall again. But this is not the way to do it.
Thank you, Hope.
It's been a long time since I've gone by that name.
This is a very good set of quests. This is a very good set of quests. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. They did a really, really, really good job with this one. This is definitely one of those, we waited a long time for the Human Heritage Armor, and I'm really happy we did, because they did a really good job. It's very happy, makes me very happy. I like this one quite a bit. Why does my horse fly? Why does a bear shit in the woods? Yeah, I quite like these areas. I don't think this character technically ever did any of these, because I'm pretty sure I used a boost on this character after I hit level 20 as a Blood Elf in Warlords. This is when this Paladin actually got made. This isn't my original Paladin. That Paladin's long fucking gone. Who knows if that character data even exists to recover. There are definitely some characters I have that are so old that they don't exist anymore. You can't recover the data for them anymore. It'd be cool if you could, but it doesn't. It's not there. It just doesn't exist.
Is that Van Cleave? Guards!
Hold, Marshal. She's on our side for now.
It's Sergeant Willem. Oh, dude, all the OG characters. Brother Samuel.
King's honor, friend.
You can still enter the proving grounds talking to him here.
Yes?
Sure, there isn't much I can do to fight, or even heal. My father was a respected mage and tried to teach me, but I was always more interested in books and making sure our family accounts were in order. I regret that now. I may not be able to cast spells or wield a greatsword, but if any of these attackers get to me, I'll give them the best wallop I've got.
I will be here.
I'm sorry I can't do much, I'm a banker.
What can I do for you?
Hey citizen, you look like a stout one. The guards are spread a little thin out here, and I could use your help.
Go with honor, friend.
It's Shaw. Matthias Shaw.
Too late. Clessington has holed himself inside the Abbey and is spreading the chaotic influence of the amulet all over Northshire. I don't think most of the people here know the difference between friend or foe anymore. Man seems like the type to have a backup plan. Those agents must have a way to get past Clessington's barrier. Take them out and look for anything useful.
The job's not done yet.
Well met.
Good to see you again, recruit. Wish it were in better circumstances. Whatever this influence is, anybody with half a grudge now thinks it's worth spilling blood over. Not to mention all the Defias bandits, and the hired thugs. At this rate, more soldiers from Stormwind will only create more confusion. From what I've seen, you can knock the sense back into most of these people. If they keep fighting you after their eyes have cleared, do what you must. They have made their choice.
Light bless.
We saw Clessington use the amulet in Moonbrook. Its pull was like hunger. For chaos and power.
My father will use it to spark an insurrection and bring down his political rivals. He's spoken of this plan for years, but I never thought he would actually go through with it.
Even if we know he was behind it all, could he use the amulet to make us forget? To make us think he was in the right? He must be stopped.
Alright, let's go fuck him up. We're gonna go clean this mess up.
It's too far. It's not ready. I can't use that either.
Grant's ring.
I don't have a target.
Where did you come from?
Well met. See you around.
Or millionaire farmland still is all on fire and shit. Is this just a regular dude? Just a regular dude. This guy's like, fucking guys are crazy.
It's not ready yet.
Keeping an eye out for like anybody playing around here.
I can't.
I was so angry. And the light knocks some sense into people here. You do anything? No, he's just hanging out.
It's not ready.
Let's healing that guy. What is that? Oh, it's consecrate. Forget consecrate heals and allies stand in it.
You need something? Be careful.
I'm surprised the trainers and stuff don't have any extra dialogue.
It's not ready.
Oh. I assumed you were done.
How are you?
We heal him? Oh, no, don't let me. Judgment just rolls on everybody. Hold on. Clean that up. Again, that's a pretty one-sided fight when you're literally a world-saving, god-killing paladin. These bandits are a couple of poor bastards, that's for sure. There's Millie. Mad as hell about everybody fucking destroying her goddamn grapes. Take anyone we can find and heal them up, even if we have to tie some down. Sure hope that magic doesn't have any lasting effects.
Be careful.
Get out of here, what are you doing?
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Seems like these might be able to combine somehow.
Sleep with one eye open.
I want to help.
No great mage like my father, but I do know a few of his tricks. I saw those signets you got off the Enforcers. My father's private chambers were locked by a similar magical trinket which could be broken apart into pieces. Put those signets back together into an arcane key that should help us get past the barrier. Then I can only hope we can talk some sense into him.
Be safe. With your help, friend, I think we can take down that barrier.
Slow down, rich girl. You'll get yourself killed. I need to get closer. I can't attack that target.
Okay, I seem to have pissed off basically everything nearby. There we go.
What can I do? Watch yourself.
Where's that? There it is. An odd combination of 4 separate signets twisted to fit together into one. A slight warmth radiates from inside with the familiar sharp scent of arcane magic. Oh, just click on it.
Father, enough! Is your lust for power really worth all this pain?
Cecilia, you've never understood. Onyxia promised our family power. We deserve to rule. I've waited long enough. The kingdom will be mine. Feel the power of Onyxia.
You're supposed to use Everyman for himself or Unfiltering Will or whatever they changed it to. I forgot to put in my action bars. Oh no, I do have it on there. In 2 different places, apparently.
You cannot resist me. You cannot fight back. Come, Defiant!
Human racial to the rescue.
You're done,
That's getting
rich
readable.
man. We're not giving up.
No, I will rule. I will be king. Come forth. Fight! Fight!
No more, Father. Please. Please, just stop.
Never! Never!
It's over, Classington. Don't try it. I have the high ground. And the Ashbringer.
No! I cannot fall! Onyxia promised more! More!
Father. Yes?
I'm sorry, I need a moment. He's not a good man, but he was still my father.
All yours.
Ugh. Onyxia, you need to stay dead.
I am ready.
Sorry there isn't much I can do to fight, or even to heal. Oh, that's all the same dialogue.
What needs done?
What is done. I would have liked to have questioned the man more, but the power was too much for him. I cannot allow the amulet to end up in anyone else's hands. Claim it, Karana, and we will ensure its safe return to Stormwind together.
The job's not done yet.
Never thought I'd have to put this thing back where it belongs a second time.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Wait. Something isn't right. Vanessa.
Noticed my little sleight of hand, did you? No way I'm leaving something like this for Stormwind. The Drakefire amulet is mine now.
I don't think so, Van Cleef. Hand it over.
Look to the shadows.
What's happening?
Wait a minute.
The control I could give you. You only have to take it.
Get out of my head, Onyxia.
It's Onyxia. Her will lingers over that amulet. Over all of us.
Some long-dead dragon thinks she can manipulate me? I don't think so. I've had enough of this worthless trinket.
Oh.
No!
Okay, well that was one way to do it.
Your power is gone. Your legacy is broken.
I love that track.
Always going to be for our people. To be manipulated by great unknown powers, time and time again.
And to overcome them, time and time again.
This track is literally just called War.
We fight in the shadows.
Less talk, more action. Right away.
I'm tired, Karana. I'm tired of the constant battles. I'm tired of being manipulated, abandoned, and hurt. All of our people are. I miss the person I used to be. A simple girl who wanted to follow her father's footsteps and help her home in the same stride. A girl who thought that was possible. I suppose I owe you some thanks. You've given me much to think about.
What needs done?
Mission ended up being far more than any of us expected, Karana. You did very well. I shudder to think what would have happened without you here. Some time back, the king commissioned a set of armor to be made. Armor to adorn our greatest heroes. You've proven yourself more than deserving of such honor. Meet me in the Valley of Heroes.
Sleep with one eye open.
Your father died. Right in front of you. Because of us.
Yes. But he chose to walk a path of evil. His death was his own doing. And I have no desire to carry on his legacy.
The father's legacy. Maybe I too should find my own path. Not my father's.
SI-7 could always use a capable agent such as yourself.
In your dreams, Shaw. In the past, I got caught up in the desire for vengeance. But I always wanted to help the people of Westfall. Perhaps it is time Hope Saldean passed out bowls of soup again.
If you don't mind, I think I would like to join you for that.
I liked this a lot. It's not over yet, but I liked this a lot. All the new people. Right, back to Stormwind. This was a really cool fucking quest. I really enjoyed this. As someone who has done the Northshire and Elwyn storyline more times than I can count, I've literally made characters and leveled through all of Southern Eastern Kingdoms just for the sake of I enjoy it. It's a really good tie-off to let's just capstone that all out nice and it's done. The last little bit it needed to tell the story. It's all done. Very good. Very good. Very happy with this. It all comes together. It's all come full circle. An actual closure of the loop. And they even got dragons involved. Onyxia was there again somehow. Despite all reasoning and all possible situations, somehow Onyxia. Why is the Brood of Neltharion so adamantly difficult to keep dead? Okay, so who's all here? Anyone got named people in here? It just looks like it's just the Stormwind City commoners. Well, and General Hammond Clay.
It's Shaw. Matthias.
Their help we stopped
Shaw.
Plessington from bringing chaos and violence into Stormwind. Go here, approach General Hammond Clay and accept the greatest honor Stormwind can bestow. I'll show what Ragged John wanted a remote memorial for Windsor. Did you now? Well, he's right. Against all odds, Marshal Reginald Windsor help us stop Onyxia once again, this time from beyond the grave. I will see to it that we place something on his grave to honor him. Too often we fail to recognize the deeds of our heroes until they are gone. We want to change that with you, Corano. But make sure that Reginald gets his recognition.
Witness today to the deeds of this champion, who has stood valiantly against the many foes that would threaten our fair city.
Nerves of thorium.
For their courage, we honor our champion as Lion Guard, defender of Stormwind and all her people. Rise, and light bless you, Lion of Stormwind!
Light be with you.
You've done so much for the city. Thank you, hero. Wear this armor with pride.
Go with honor, Reginald.
Bom, 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 bom. That was cool. I liked that. That was pretty sick. So what did we got? The new Omicet. Nope, that's not the collection log. This is the collection log. Holy fucking unlocks. Comes in a whole bunch of different colors. There's so many fucking different choices now. Do they give capes for this set? No, it doesn't look like there's a cape for this set. I didn't favorite those to keep those up front. Yo, the bracers are sick. Those are cool. Those are really cool. Didn't favorite those before either. Fix that. Yo, the boots are really good. And when I unlocked the rest of the clothing sets for Veldraken, I didn't, shields that go with it? No, I didn't think so. Yeah, I'd been surprised if there was a... We've got like the regular Stormwind colors. I don't know if this is supposed to be Scarlet. I think this is supposed to be Defias Brotherhood. Is this supposed to be like a cool Tyrian color? Oh, oh, you know what? I wonder if maybe it's supposed to be Stormwind, Gilneas, and Kultiras. I wonder if that's the idea, if that's the intent, because this would be the colors of Kultiras with the greens and the golds, and then this would be like Gilnean. That would make sense to me. Because Lordaeron was like a dark blue or something. Lordaeron was like a dark blue and gold. Well, time for new Mog. Time for new Mog. Rename. You know what? I never used the Lustrous Daybreak Sword. This thing's really sick. I don't think I have... Oh no, I should have a two-handed sword from BFA, don't I? Did I get that one? I know I got this one. I got the Coral Greatsword. Here it is, the 7th Legionnaires Greatsword. That one's pretty sick. I really like the Kultiris swords, though. These were really fucking sick. I don't think there was an axe for that set, was there? The cigar cutter. There was no axes. I think there was a mace. Yeah. I have the Uncanny Combatant's hammer, which is really cool. The Gilded Warrant, these are really sick. I like these a lot too. These are really nice. Yeah, there's the other two. I don't know why these ones aren't favorited. And the Kultiran hammers are really sick too. These were fucking cool ass weapons. Keep those favorited in there. I don't even remember getting that one. I don't even remember unlocking it. I vaguely remember the pole arms not being super good for... Yeah, no, the 7th Legionnaires pole arms were kind of jank. Like I said, I would have liked it if they just had the bladed haft on it. The spear tip on them also being there is kind of junk. Yeah, I go with the varying gray are really good. I like those. Well, that's cool. It's got a tabard slot to it. Yeah, those look way nicer. Where is that one? The War Mantle of the Alliance. That's fucking cloak right there for it. That or, I actually really like that one. I like that one a lot with this. Go with the polearm though. Decisions, chat. What weapon? I feel like a simple like alliance weapon would be really good. Like I really like the newer great swords are really good. We have the blue Ashbringer. That's kind of cool. Where's the... There's one from Quest a million years ago. See if I can find it. I'll remember what it's called when I see it. Great, yeah, this one, the Great Sword of the Crown. Granted, it don't match this at all, but this is the end quest reward for Westfall, I think? I think we'll go with this. I like the really basic sword look there. Alright, make sure we assign sword and shield the way they're supposed to for this. There's a one-handed sword for this, right? From the movie. Yeah, the Lion's Fang. I like that one a lot. I really like the Daybreak ones too. Those are really good. Oh yeah, we've got the mace. I wanted to go with the flail. Now we'll go with the movie sword. It's pretty sick. There. We'll do that.
Beware of Yeti.
That's it. So now we've done the heritage set. So what's next?